directional road is to your right. And you may be wondering, wow, that was the road? Yes, that was the road, and that was the reason why this one was built. The older one, or the original one, is too close to the side, and especially during the hurricane season, the soil could get soft during heavy rains and large boulders and rocks. You know the rest of the story. This one was more safer, more convenient, and in my opinion, the closest thing to a highway. But St. Kitts does not have a highway. Alright? The rocks here, they were placed in this position and order due to the fact that the island is also prone to tsunamis. So these will stop the many tsunamis. However, the last known recorded tsunami to take place on the island was around 1881, 1882. That was the last one that the island has ever had. And the last one was very catastrophic, and there were over 205 casualties. So since then, no tsunamis, but we still keep a watch every single year, every decade for the past 100+ years. Persons alive still keep watch. We're officially in Old Road Town, and this was the first British settlement here on the island. So just imagine everybody in this town 300 years ago eating fish and chips, drinking tea at random times of the day, and talking about football, calling the toilet a loo. So this is Old Road, the first British settlement. If you look to your left, you're going to see a blue and white building, and it says the Old Road Fisheries Complex. That used to be the office of Sir Thomas Warner. Who is Sir Thomas Warner? He was the first British governor. He did not return to England when he died. The body never returned to England. It's still here. It's buried next to a church. Sir Thomas Warner, the first British governor for St. Christopher and Nevis. Once again, the name of this town is Old Road or Old Road Town. To your right, you see that red and white building? It looks like a house, but it's actually an office. So that's the office of the current member of parliament or elected representative of this area. So most of the political office here, they look like houses, okay? I showed you guys the GNF, the hospital, that green building straight ahead of us. That is a clinic or a healthcare center, which you can also pick up pharmaceuticals if you have your prescription. So we're heading to the second stop of the tour. We're heading to Wingfield Estate. Wingfield Estate is one of the oldest preserved sugar plantations in the Caribbean region. It's been around since 1625. We're in 2025, so that means it's been around for exactly 300 years. So if you guys look closely and look to your left, you'll realize that we're getting closer to the volcano. So we're getting closer to the volcano, that smile, with only one tooth being exposed from that smile. Pardon me?
Just like Kentucky.
just like Kentucky. you look to your left, you're gonna see a cart, a train cart to your left. That's an original train cart. If you look to your right, you're gonna see the train track. To your right, that's the train track. We don't use this one anymore, but there are others on the island that are still used for eco-tourism, etc. Yes, we have a lot of free-range chickens and roosters. Remember guys, this is our second stop. We'll be here for around 20 minutes max. So, time is now 12:07. I'm gonna spend a maximum of 20 minutes. You know, time to come back is still up to